Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live after 5 a.m. and it is still dark outside at 7:22 a.m. We're getting ready to rock and roll. We're going to do some upgrading here on SpriteSmash. And today, the plan is what they've asked me to do is what? What do you want me to do today? Add music to the app. Another thing I think we need to fix today is um, when you touch the sprite, it's also counted as touching the canvas, so it's counted as a hit and a miss. We can't have that. Are you with me on that? Can't have that. Okay. We might have to redo that whole block of code to get that to work correctly. Are you with me on that? Um, but we need to work on that to get it to work more effectively. Um, okay, so here we go. So one way to accomplish this is when you touch the image sprite, it's counting that you touched the mist, or it's counting that you touched the canvas. Are you with me? So what you could do here is take this guy right here and then do a subtraction. Okay, and then that's cool. Our display will work. So when you're touching the sprite, you're not it's not counted as a miss. Are you with me on that? So when it counts it as a miss, we just automatically subtract it off. So if you add one and subtract one, so Morgan, if I gave you $1,000 and then I took away $1,000, I gave you $1,000 and I subtracted $1,000, how much do you have? None. Unfortunately, you don't. Even though it was nice that I gave you $1,000, but then I immediately took it away, so you're back to zero. Are you with me on that? That's the concept there. Okay. Let's get this guy over here. This guy's odd. All right, so we also wanted to figure out how to shut the canvas down today. So we changed the image, we paused, and I guess we turned the canvas off. That's what I know to do right now, even though that's not that great. All right, so next. What'd you say you wanted to do today? Add a sound? I want to look at this for a second right here because I noticed something the other day. Right here, look at this. Look at this, touched any sprite. Two sprites? Yeah, you can put in more sprites, that's fine. All you have to do is add them to here. I'm not going to worry about that today. That could be part of your final project. All right, so I guess I want to show you how to add music. You guys want to know how to add music? All right, so this is how we do this. We go to YouTube. And I'm not allowed to show you this. So whatever you're learning today, you're not learning. Whatever you're learning today, you're not learning. Okay. Yeah, I'm showing you how to rip music from YouTube, which I'm not sure is legal. All right, so let's say I have a Frogger theme song. Dun, 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 dun. Look at that. Let's go ahead and play the Frogger theme song. Okay. All right, so that's my Frogger theme song right there. So what I do is I go to this. Do you guys see the URL up top? Okay, the URL, HTTPS. By the way, this is a test question. What is a URL? It's a Uniform Resource Locator. It starts with HTTPS. This stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. Okay, they say this is secure. I disagree. I don't think anything is secure. / www. That stands for World Wide Web. This is an address location of where this is on a server. Are you with me on that? Okay. So you're going to go ahead and grab the URL. You're going to go to right click and copy. Everybody understand how to do that? Okay. And then over here, you're going to go to another Google and you're going to type in YouTube to MP3 converter right there. And you're going to find one of these that works. Not all of them work. And you guys, with your permissions on your computer, you probably don't have as much access to this, so you're probably going to have to do it at home. Are you with me? So let me go ahead and see if I can do this. Let's see if it works. Yeah, your iBoss might not let it go through. I found another one last quarter. It worked. Let's try this one. Yeah, this is one I do. YouTube to MP3 Shark. So then you go to this converter and you hit Control V, and I paste it in there. Do you see the URL in there now? Okay, and then I hit Convert. And don't download this because this is some other ad. You want to go to download right here. And you're going to see it download. There it is. You guys see it right there? Okay. And I go to Show in Folder. And then you're going to right click. And I'm going to go to Copy. And then I'm going to go into my documents. And I'm going to go into my 2016 folder where I put everything. And I'm going to go into SpriteSmash. And I'm going to go ahead and paste it in there. And there's my song, Frogger Main. Now, you can't have parentheses in there, so I got to go and delete my parentheses. Are you with me? Remember we talked about that? Can't have parentheses? Thumbs up if you understand we can't have parentheses in it. Okay, we've talked about that. Now, you're going to go back to your MIT Designer. Do you remember we put in a player in here, player 1? So let me rename this. Player Frogger Theme Song. Are you with me? All right. So I'm going to go to the source just like you did the sound and an image, right? You're going to go to source, upload, choose a file, go back to my documents. Where am I? 2016, quarter 3, SpriteSmash. Go get my song, Frogger Main theme song. I'm going to upload it, and it's an MP3. You got to make sure it's an MP3, okay? We do not handle MP4s. MIT will not handle it. You got to go MP3. You got to go to a WAV file. Okay, hit OK. And if it goes in here, if it goes into your source file and you can see the name, then it successfully went in there. All right, you guys with me on that? Now, if you guys download a song that is longer than 60 seconds, you're going to have to go into Audacity, open it up into Audacity, and highlight. Remember how we select? You're going to have to select a segment of that song that's less than 60 seconds. Because I have found out that you cannot load songs that's more than 60 seconds. Too much memory. Okay, you guys with me on that? Okay. How do you save it? You got to go to download. Yeah, then it's down there. Once you download it, it's there, and then you got to go to show in folder, and then put it in your folder. Okay. Now let's go back to code. This is very simple in code then. Okay. Let's go back to screen 1 where everything starts. You guys with me on that? Yeah, screen 1 initialize. Oh, actually, we can put it in start game, right? Yeah, we can put it in start reset game. So let's get this guy over here. And this guy is going a little nutty here. Come on, buddy. Get over here, comment. All right, comment. You're going to be removed. All right. So you go into your player, right? And you look in here. Wow, there it is. What do you think is going to play that song? Yeah. Call player Frogger theme song dot start. You're going to tell it to start. Okay. And then if I was you, I would go back to my player and I would tell it to loop. Okay. Set your looping to be, and by the way, did you guys know you could do this? Watch here. If I click on my white space and just type out the word true, look what happens. See how it gives me that block? Did you guys know you could do that? If you want something, you can just go to your white space, type it out what you want. Okay, well, I'll do it again. Let's say I wanted false. So I type out false, and there it goes, gives me that block. Do I want this to be on looping, true or false? It was only an 8-second song. Will that last my entire game? No, so you got to put it on true, okay? And then I can delete that. Okay, and then if we hit pause, what should happen? Let's go down here where we hit pause. Where was pause at? Pause is right here, right? Down where everything's turned off and false. So we're going to have to go to our media player and call the song to stop. And then we're going to have to call the song to start. Okay, so start and stop there. All right. And now let's go ahead and download my app. So I'm going to go hit reset. I'm going to start my wonderful. Do what? You have to upload it to your source file in your player. Did you? It'll tell you how many seconds your song is. Does it have to be a song? I don't understand what you mean. Could it be somebody talking from YouTube? It could be anything from YouTube. Yeah, you need to do that. It's on the video. By the way, real quick, do you guys see the second one down underneath AI Companion is called an emulator? If you guys are ever at home and you do not have an Android device, who does not have an Android device at home? Half the class. Samsung should be an Android device. If you go to emulator, this will run it and it takes more time, but you're going to see something pop up on your screen. And it will run this for you. Are you with me? It's a built-in emulator that will be on your screen, and it looks like a cell phone. Are you guys with me? So if you're ever home and you don't have a device and you want to do that, I encourage you to do that. Okay. So hard reset, and then you're going to go to reset connection, AI companion. I'm going to download this in. Come on. Work for me this time. Scan it in. And hopefully we'll hear some Frogger music. Alright, so you guys can hear the music playing. And then I just realized that if the clock ever gets to 0, where's that at? Let's go to the clock up here. Here it is. If the clock gets to 0, my song should shut off. So let's just go in here and say, I'm going to put it above, so it'll stop first, and then she can say game over. Here we go. Let's see if it happens. So you hear my song stop? Yeah, your sprite's still moving. So, oh, good one. The sprite's still moving. So if we get to 0, what should happen? Yeah, I got to duplicate this clock right here, and this should be move sprite should be false. Okay. What about if we smash the frog today? You think we ought to smash the frog, and when you tap it, another sprite comes up, like a smash frog comes up? What do you want to do, Wyatt? What's your idea? When the game's over, what should happen? Explosion? Yeah, you could go get an explosion, and you could do that. You could change the whole background to game over on the screen. Are you with me on that? What's that? Copy. Yeah, I copied the URL, and then I put it in that. I'm thinking about, here's what I'm thinking about today in my upgrade. When I hit the frog, I want the frog to change pictures. Wouldn't that be cool? Like maybe its legs fly out, and it goes to like a smash frog. You with me? So I'm gonna go to my internet, and there's this has always been a good site for me to do the conversions. If you guys want to see that again, YouTube Shark to MP3, that's a good one. So I'm gonna go search the internet real quick for Frogger smashed. Okay, let's go see if I can find an image of Frogger smashed. And I don't see anything. Oh man, you remember that video game? Oh gosh, I remember that video game. It took me back. That was like the first boxing match right there. These guys would box against each other. Lily. Yeah, I need to do that today. I need to stop here. Alright, so I can't find anything on Frogger Smash. Do you guys, I don't see anything. Do you guys see anything? Where he's smashed. Oh, look at that. That's cool. That could be it. See that right there? Is that him smashed? Is that him smashed? Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to go get creative in my GIMP then. And then I'm going to right click this guy. And I'm going to edit this guy with GIMP. And you go to convert and then download. There should be a convert button on there. Did you go to the MP3 to YouTube to MP3 converter? Type in YouTube to MP3 converter. Okay, so I'm going to smash this frog. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to canvas size, and I want its width to go further out. So I'm going to go like 63. What's 63 doubled? 126. And then you go to resize all layers and hit resize. And there he is. So now I can just kind of like copy this guy. Are you with me? And copy, edit. I think you can go to cut, and then you can drag him over here. Get him more towards the middle. And edit, paste. All right, now he's in the middle. Are you guys with me on that? Okay. So what I want to do now is put his legs straight out. So I'm going to go ahead in here and do some fancy selecting. And I'm just going to go in here and select this arm. Control Z. Okay, so I'm going to go in here and select this arm. And I'm going to extend his arms out. We're back live here. This is my frog who got smashed. Poor guy. His legs are everywhere. Are you with me? So now I'm going to go File, Export As, FroggerSmash.png. Okay. And I'm going to export this. And then I'm going to go back to MIT. Okay. And I'm going to go back to my designer. And I'm going to go back to my frog. And I'm going to upload another image. And I'm going to put in Frogger Smash. And I'm going to open it. And let's see what it looks like. All right, so now I'm going to go back to Frogger, just so that I start with this picture. All right, there's Frogger. All right. Now, so let's go to blocks. I don't know what's going on here. I guess I just made changes and it started over. Okay, so what's going to happen is when I touch the image sprite, what's going to happen? Yeah, when I touch it, so we're going to go to Image, Sprite Player Image. Let's see, Picture. There it is. Set Picture to. And I'm going to go get a text sign, just like we did the other day. And I have to now, I'll show you how to do this again today. Let's go into our designer. And I'm going to go in here and get the name of my frog, FroggerSmash.png. So now, what we got to start thinking about now is there's a touch down and a touch up. Are you with me? Touch down, touch up. Because when it's touched down, when I touch it down, right, my finger touches down, I want to change it to the frog. When it's my finger's back up, we want to change it to what? The frog again, right? Because if I leave it like this, it's going to stay as FroggerSmash.png, okay? And let's go back and check that, make sure it's right. FroggerSmash.png, okay. So we're going to have to upgrade this, and basically we're going to have to do a touch up, touch down. So let's go into Image Sprite Player and touch up, touch down, okay? And there's a touch up. You guys see this? And now there's a touch down. Okay? Touch down, touch up. So basically you're saying when it got touched and when it's no longer touched. Are you with me? Okay. So I'm going to take all this code out of here. When this is touched down, this is what it's going to do. And then when it's touch up, we should be able to just duplicate this and then take it back to our Frogger image, frogger.png. Yep. Okay. So back to blocks. This should be frogger.png, so I just have to subtract this. Frogger.png. Let's go see if this works, and this should be it for today. Okay. Hard reset. Reset. Somebody's working. Okay. So let's go see if this works. I saw it go red. Yeah. I really need to slow it down now. My sprite's going so fast, it's hard for me to touch it. It is a challenging game, though, I will say that. So happy coding. Keep calm, man.